And here are all of the dahlias loaded up. Well, no, that's a lie. These are not all of them. This is all that would fit in here. Hey everyone, we are out at the farm for just this one day this weekend. It is Saturday. We just got here. Well, that's a lie. We did eat lunch already. We got here, we ate lunch even though it was more like a breakfast because I think it's only about 9. Well, maybe about 10. And then we walked up to the front, and last weekend Ben was taking pictures of one of the trees, just one of the fruit trees that we found here. And he thought it was an apple this whole time, and then I looked at the pictures, I was like, that's definitely a peach. So we walked up there. So many peaches all over that tree, it's really amazing. Anyway, came back, we ate, finished eating, and Ben started mowing the grass in the garden because it got long again. Now, I had been stressing this entire week because last weekend we planted all of those dahlia tubers. Not all of the ones we had, we're gonna finish that task today, but we planted a lot. And then we forgot to turn on the electric fence before we left. So I was stressing all weekend, but everything looks great. We were a little worried about the water situation. We don't have irrigation out here yet. We were supposed to get rain, but then we didn't. I think we ended up not getting rain, and we were just worried that they would be really thirsty, but they actually all look really good. Like, they're not even thirsty at all. Maybe a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now while Ben finishes mowing the grass in there, I'm going to grab all of the seedlings and the tubers and everything else I have left over dahlia-wise to plant. I'll take them over there and start planting. I'm doing a whole video on Wild Pines Farm YouTube channel of the dahlia planting for this year, so make sure you check that out. I will be filming for that. And then on the agenda, this is what we're hoping to get done, and we really, really do want to get this stuff done. We want to plant all the dahlia tubers. I don't think we have any other plants. We want to install the door on the dome because we did pick up some supplies before we got here. And then we would like to install flashing around the bottom because it's just the way it is. It's not quite lining up right, and it doesn't go over the platform completely, so we have to put some flashing in. But we want to get those done, those 3 things. That's mainly what we came here to do this weekend, but it's just a day, this weekend day. We have Briar, who, along with Ev, have already taken a dip in the creek. And we also primarily wanted to come out to water because I think we're getting some rain today, or this week, but it's a lower chance, and we need to get these guys some water. So we need to make sure we come out almost every week. At least, you know, even if we can't come out during the weekend, just come out so we can get some stuff watered. But anyway, enough talking about it. I'm going to show you all the plants that I have to plant, which is a lot. I think it's upward, it's like 38, 45-ish between there, but it's the last of them. And I'm going to be so happy when they're finally out. We ended up buying a new watering can for out here because we don't have anything but buckets to water with. And here are all of the dahlias loaded up. Well, no, that's a lie. These are not all of them. This is all that would fit in here. And I think these are these are definitely all seedlings and cuttings. And then I only have the tubers left in the car. And these ones I started pre-sprouting. I'll have to come back for these, I think. Unless I could just stack them in or squeeze them in somehow. And then I have some more of those tubers in the bags back there. Those are actually my tubers that I got from storage. Those are 2 varieties that aren't the best cut flowers, but they're still really beautiful. So we'll probably not put them in the main garden, but we'll still find a spot for them. Unless there's some room left in the main garden after we plant all of this. But these tubers are the newest ones that I got. I did a haul video for Wild Pines Farm. They are some of the most beautiful varieties I've seen. I love them. I cannot wait for them to grow. You can see some of them have started. Well, they all have started sprouting. So I did that this past week. Get ready for the garden. going on?
Welcome everyone to the back of the car. The little amount of shade we have.
What are we gonna do today? What are we gonna do? Our plans have changed.
What? So we just finished up some of our plantings. Hopefully the last of the dahlias, but probably not. And now we're gonna switch it up and start working on the dome.
We're going to.
This is my frame.
We're going to tighten the walls down to the bar on the inside, and then work on flashing, and then install the door. Because I told them the opposite before. I said door first, but then we talked about it. He said it makes more sense to do it the other way in reverse order. So, which it does. That's what we're doing. Well, we might not get. We're not doing all of it.
That's what we're starting.
So, yes, it's hot. We're trying to find some shade right now. We'll see you later.
You ready to go on a walk? You on a walk? You ready? Let's go ahead.
Fryer has plastic. Okay, so there's been a change of plans, as there usually is. We tightened up the dome, the inside with the rope. It's still pretty off, but we're not gonna do the flashing and we're not gonna do the door because we don't have the proper materials, as usual. But we're gonna go on a walk now.
Look at this beautiful area I cut for us to walk.
Did you do this today? Did you
Yeah.
cut this? Okay. Nicely cut. How far did you go?
I went to all these nut trees.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. You're like, this way.
You know where the water is.
Oh my! Come on, Briar. Yeah. There's the thistle. So cool. Briar! Briar! I see her hopping around over there. Briar! Briar! Here she comes. Briar, over here! Over here!
Good girl. Let's go, Brian.
Good girl!
Here.
Good girl! Don't run into the
girl,
thistle! Oh my god! Oh! Hey, good girl! There goes our little vulture friend. Hurley! F! Briar! Well, they successfully chased the vulture away. The vulture lives in there. I'm wondering if she has a nest in there. I'm not sure. But anyway. You guys don't like the vulture, huh? Really still looking around. It like went all the way around and made a loop, and I think it came back here somewhere, but I'm not sure where. These two. Ben's just checking our security cameras right now. Oh, where is he? We're just gonna wait here for vultures to come out, huh? This is the pear tree we found. Not the peach, the pear. I don't think I mentioned the pear. So here's the peach tree.
Loaded with peaches. We've even got some down here on these branches that got pushed
This is
down.
the oak, right? Or no, this is the China
this
berry.
is the China berry that we cut down.
And it landed on the
fell
peach.
on top of some of the peach. But it's still got fruit. It's still flowered and went to fruit.
Perfect. And you said it doesn't look like it broke. Well, except one branch.
Yeah. I don't know though. Like even this branch doesn't really look broken. So.
It's
It'll
crazy.
be okay, but we can get some cuttings and
Yeah, for sure.
work it out ourselves. I mean, I remember seeing the disease on it somewhere.
Yeah. So it does have disease. I don't know the name of the disease.
It's like the prunus black knot or the cherry black knot.
Alright, so you'll see this rope down here. We ended up, that's what we did. We tied it all the way around, or tightened it, sorry, and then tied it. It's still lower on this side than on this side, but I'm hoping, I mean, it looks fine. It looks like it fits pretty well. I'm not worried about it. When it comes to adding the flashing and stuff, then it might be a problem. But it's looking good so far. I gotta clean the walls up there still because we have clay and mud, all the mud all over it from when we were trying to get this up and over it. I'm going to head back over to the garden and finish up my Dahlia video. And then Ben's gonna bring some water over, so we'll do another round of watering. We already did one round of watering just because we had just planted and we didn't want the plants to die or wilt or whatever. But it was really hot and the sun was beating down all day, so definitely due for another water, especially since we won't be back till Friday or Thursday. I don't know if I'll be back, but Ben will be back to water for sure. And then we need to wrap things up and close up the fence and turn it on this time. We are supposed to get some rain this week, so I'm not as worried about water. I'm more worried about, I was gonna say people eating these, but animals eating these. But I think everything will be okay. So I'm here at the garden. There it is. I don't know, did I show you everything when it was planted? Probably not. We have, let me turn you guys around. So this row I planted, well, both of these rows I planted out with Ben last weekend. Aside from a few, I think it was a total of like 6 different varieties that we had just gotten tubers of this past week. And I planted those in there. We can start seeing everybody popping up. It's really exciting. And then these, I mean, aside from the tubers I planted today, these are the new ones. We did start laying compost, but there were fire ants in the compost. So Ben got bit up pretty badly, but he stopped doing that. I really did want to add more on, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know, I ran that by him. We ended up having 2 leftover spots as well, so I don't know if anything happens. I don't think there's going to be any reason for us to add more. I don't have any more seedlings or cuttings, but who knows. I might end up I could always take a cutting of one of these guys, but these guys being seedlings, I don't want to take cuttings of. But maybe some of the cool new plants I could take cuttings of and then end up planting them out here. I don't know if I'll have enough time for them to actually develop for tubers for storage though. But this is what we're looking at. So exciting seeing all of the little ones starting to peek above the soil. It's crazy. So exciting.
Doesn't even look like we watered.
I know. Well, I'm tired.
Me too.
What was that?
Oh,
It's just been a lot working in the sun. But we are wrapping it up for today and heading home. We planted a lot. We planted the rest of the dahlias, which is great. That's off our list. And what did we do? What else did we do? Oh, tightened. Oh gosh.
Okay. Yeah, we tightened the dome, like tarp down a little bit, and talked a lot about how we're gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna do the door or the flashing, but someday.
Yeah, no rush.
All right, well, that's gonna be it. We have the dogs packed up. I don't know where the other two are, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time.